Attention, attention, attention. I know many of you don't want to believe this. I know many of you cannot fathom a life or a world without America being a superpower. But here's the fact of the matter. The global power is changing. New money is moving around, old money is moving around, and you're being distracted by everything up under the sun. You're being distracted with the Epstein files. You're being distracted with whites against blacks and blacks against whites and the Mexicans and the Indians and the Somalians, right? You're being distracted with everything up under the sun, and they are squeezing you into nothingness. Many Americans cannot afford rent. Many Americans cannot afford food. Many Americans can't afford their housing expenses. Many Americans can't afford their car expenses. Many Americans, you're being squeezed out of existence. You're being squeezed out of existence because you're paying attention to the wrong things. Everything is not what it seems. Most of the stuff that you see on the news are distractions. They're distractions from the bigger plays that are going on right beneath your freaking eyes. Right under your nose, big money is being moved. Right up under your nose. Listen, why does today's time seem so tumultuous? Why does it seem so chaotic, right? The more chaotic it is, the bigger the plays that are going on. Listen, I told y'all 2 years ago, listen, the next play, the next big thing, the next big money transfer, next big money transfer is going to be cryptocurrency, is going to be blockchain, is going to be the digitalization of the entire world. It's going to be RWAs, real world asset, right? It's going to be those things, real world assets added to the blockchain. That is what's next. They're getting rid of the old monetary system, but meanwhile, y'all are still sitting up here debating on who's black, who's white, right? Y'all still sitting up here hating on blacks, hating on immigrants, right? Most of you will be left behind. If you don't get your shit together, most of you are going to be left behind. It's easy to tell lies to y'all. Right? Americans are so easy to lie to. Y'all are so easy to brainwash, so easy to manipulate because y'all believe anything and everything that they tell you. You think Venezuela is about the narcos? Ha 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 ha. These idiots. Ha 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 ha. Goddamn Americans, you're so stupid. I tell you, we throw these guys anything, they're gonna eat it up. All right, we just made another $1 billion. You are idiots if you think Venezuela is about narco terrorists. You are an idiot if you think that it is about fentanyl. You are an absolute idiot. That just tells me how far Americans are going. That just tells me that you don't do research on anything, that you don't know anything about geopolitics, which most of you don't. Most Americans don't, because all they know is America. All they know is bumfuck Ohio, the Midland, Texas. That's all they know. They don't know what's going on because they think the world revolves around the United States. You don't bother to learn another language. You don't bother to understand other groups of people. You think America is just, that's it. Everybody should learn English. Everybody should trade in the USD, and that be it. That's what's wrong with many of y'all. That's what's wrong with many of y'all. Many of y'all don't even have the authority and the power to be talking how you talking in the first place. Right? You think Venezuela is just about narco terrorists? Come on now. No, the United States of America is panicking. I already told you the United States of America is restricting. United States of America is cutting off its tentacles. Why? Because they can't afford it anymore. Don't y'all understand? Listen, you think that they just sending immigrants back across the dang on sea just because the Somalians are they're committing fraud. Yeah, they're no. Yeah, the Mexicans, they're sending people back because they can't afford to keep them. Hell, they will send citizens somewhere too if it meant saving money. The United States is in panic mode. They're just not telling you that. Oh, that's not at the forefront of the news, but it's obvious. Right? Did you read the security plan? Did you read the new United States security plan? Security detail? Huh? You probably didn't. Right? They want to back away from Europe. and focus on regional issues. That's not because we just don't care for Europe anymore. We just don't like them. No, we don't like what they're doing. Immigration. Why in the hell would you care about? Why would you care about immigration in Europe? Why would you care about immigration in Europe? Right? They're across the seas. Why does that matter? If anything, you should be pushing for more immigrants to go to Europe, because if they're going into Europe, more than likely they won't come to the United States. Right? You have less and less immigrants coming to the United States if you conjure up a plan to help immigrants come into Europe, because they're allowing them anyway. But no, it's all because the United States is running out of money. Global powers are shifting. Elites are moving money. Venezuela is not about narco terrorists. It is about that goddamn oil. Is that so hard to believe, you goddamn idiots? It's been about the oil. Always been about the oil. Right? Weapons of what? Have we heard that before? Yeah, we're going to enter into Iraq and Afghanistan because it has been told to us, based on our surveillance and our CIA operatives, right, that they have weapons of mass destruction. 15 years later, where are the weapons of mass destruction? Nowhere. There were never any weapons of mass destruction. It was just a reason to go into that region, right, to destabilize countries, right, and to establish United States power in that region for trade routes, for oil, for Israel, for the Saudis. Oh, but y'all don't want to hear that because you think we're just so patriotic and we've just been doing right by the world and this, that, and the third. We've been helping the world and we've been crusading and establishing Christianity. Shut up, man. Venezuela is about oil. Nothing more, nothing less. It's the drugs are coming through the Mexican border. But you know they wouldn't dare. You know they wouldn't dare tackle Mexico because you already know who's the president over there. Huh? You already know her lineage. You ain't. The United States is not about to run into Mexico. Messi who? Oh, that's one of ours over there, Mr. Donnie. You might want to be careful. You don't want to end up like your boy, Kirk. Listen, you don't want to end up like your boy Kirk, Donnie. So I suggest you find a new route, Donnie. Because you see who we put in place over there, Donnie. So you might want to go ahead and conjure up some other shit, Donnie. You seen what we did to your boy, Donnie. She's one of ours. Okay, then you kiss that wall? Okay, she is the wall. Donnie. So of course we're making up shit. Yeah, Venezuela, they're bringing in drugs, narco terrorists, and not saying that is not true, but it's not even damn near not even a quarter of the way true. Not saying Venezuela don't have their hands in things. Not saying that the president doesn't need to go. Not saying any of that at all. However, most of it is lies. To go into a country, destabilize them, right? Interrupt their sovereignty, intercept ships, blow up boats, just willy-nilly. Nah, it's about that oil. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world. Come on now, stop playing. Right? The Nigerians are persecuting Christians over there. When have the United States ever gave a damn about persecution or anything? We've been running around the world persecuting everybody else. But for some reason, you think the United States of America care about Christians being persecuted across the goddamn Atlantic? Oh, y'all thought that's what that was about. Man, y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so stupid. But of course, the cuck servers is going to eat it up. Yeah, Christians are being persecuted. They're being persecuted in Nigeria. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Yeah, the cuck's going to eat it up every single time. The cuck conservatives. They're a bunch of dim-witted fools in the first place. A bunch of fake Christians. Right? They don't care nothing about no morality. They only care about morality when it best suits them. No, 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 no. The whole back and forth with Nigeria, that was not saying that there are regions where Christians are getting persecuted, but also Muslims were getting persecuted as well. So it's not just a Christian thing. It's not just, oh, they were just targeting Christians. No, they were targeting anybody that was outside of who they are, essentially. And it's not really a big major issue. It is an issue in certain regions, but it's not as big as the United States trying to make it. No, 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 no. See, what y'all got to understand is Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa, right? The most populous country in Africa, right? Much of Nigeria is starting to establish itself as a tech hub and a big major player in the economic center of Africa, right? As of lately, Nigeria has been scooting on over, right, and becoming buddy-buddy with China. China has been investing into the infrastructure. China has been giving out loans, right? They've also been helping out with Nigerian tech. Nigeria has been establishing trade routes through Africa and leading into Asia. Hmm. Was it really about the Christians? Or was it about trying to humble Nigeria? Was it really because Nigeria is getting cozy with China? China and Nigeria is becoming buddy-buddy. Nigeria is becoming an economic powerhouse in Africa, really, in most of Africa, the biggest economic powerhouse in Africa, outside of places like South Africa, right? Is that the reason why? Y'all might want to do y'all research, because I see many of you don't know a goddamn thing. But I'm here to tell you, I'm here to ring the bell. See, I'm not going to keep on ringing these bells, right? Well, I'll keep on ringing the bells because it's content. But you once upon a time, right? Once upon a time, no, not really once upon a time, but y'all know what I'm saying. In the near future, there's not going to be any more ringing of the bells. In the near future, they just going to start dropping shit on y'all heads, and then you're not going to know what hit you. See, we're in the very, very, very transitional time. And if you aren't paying attention to these transitions, you're going to lose. And once this transition skip you, there is no coming back. With technology, with cryptocurrencies, blockchain, there is no coming back. Because after this transition, oh no, it's just going to be the haves and the have-nots. It's just going to be the rich and the poor. There is no catching up. There is no starting a business. There is no starting a YouTube channel. There is no winning for you. Right? They'll let you ninjas play the lottery and you can just hope that you win a lottery and you can make it about, or maybe the Hunger Games. Yeah, maybe the Hunger Games where you ninjas off each other's heads, right? Off with your opponent's heads to win this money, right? Or maybe the Hunger Games. That's what it's gonna turn into. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting in the audience, right, cheering on my favorite barbarian, cheering on my favorite warrior, right? Yeah, off with his head. Yeah, I put 2,000 on that ninja. I put 2,000 on that ninja. Hey, ninja, you better win, ninja. Yeah, I'll be watching y'all like the football game, ninja. But I'm here to tell you the global order is changing. United States is restricting, right? It may look like, oh, United States is trying to establish dominance again. The United States is not about to establish no kind of dominance. If anything, United States is on its way out. And sometimes, as a big dog, sometimes on your way out, you make a little noise, right? Once upon a time, he was a gangster. Once upon a time, yeah, I remember OG, yeah, he was knocking heads off. What happened to OG? Yeah, OG, he got on that, he got delusional. OG, he ran out of money. Right, what OG doing now? Yeah, you can catch him over there. He sleep in the park, right? But he was big time back then. OG was big time back then. No, we still respect him, right? The world will still respect what America has done, but the world will move on. Don't y'all get it? There was a world before America, and there will be a world after America's dominance. Y'all think America will just remain dominant? No, it will not. America will still be here. America will still be a player, right? America will still have certain industries that it dominate, but America will not be the America that it is today of the past. It won't be that America in the future. And I'm here to tell you to get on your shit. Start looking at where the money is moving. Start looking at where industries are moving. Start looking at what crypto is doing. Start looking at what blockchain is doing. Start looking at what technology is doing. Start looking at where the geopolitical setting is transitioning to. Start paying attention. Well, you should have been paying attention, but you better start paying attention right now. Because in the near future, it's donezo. And I will hope that you already made that transition into the new world. Because the old world is passing on. And that, my friend, is a true after pill. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you come over to the Patreon, sign up for the Escape Blueprint. We are still in phase 1, which is awareness, right? We're still in phase 1, which is awareness. The Escape Blueprint, I'm helping guys build the mindset and gain the knowledge and the wisdom and the tools to escape whatever predicament that they're in. The after pill is the ideology. The Escape Blueprint is the framework, and PFP life is the way that you should live. Purpose, freedom, and power. Come on over there to the Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon to get exclusive videos. Become a YouTube member. Story time. I'll be dropping a story time, sometime soon, right? But sign up for the story time. You want to hear those story times, man? Listen, they get deep and personal. I be telling jokes over there. I'm talking about women over there. Sign up for the Patreon. Come over there and support the channel on the YouTube member side, right? Dropping exclusive videos on both sides. Come over and support the After Pill and the PFP movement. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the Escape Blueprint, PFP life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The Escape Blueprint, PFP Life.